I'll let you into a little secret. I'm nearly always broke in Gran Turismo 7. I'm completely broke right now. I've got a measly 200,000 credits. I need to get some money quickly. And it's not GTA, so I can't rob a bank or anything like that. So we've got to do time trial. We're going to get 2 million credits by doing this time trial. And if you're watching, and if you're broke, and you're not sure whether you can do this, in this video I'm going to guide you through, and by the end, you're going to be getting that 2 million credits. All we need to do is get a 1 minute 29 lap time around the Red Bull Ring in the Super Silhouette. That's not too difficult to do, I promise you. I'm going to split it all up, we're going to do all the things. I just wanted to mention that, look at this, P2 in the leaderboard is Mr. Kireth, who we saw racing live at the GT World Series in Salzburg. So very, very, very cool. We're doing the same time trial as him. Let's get into it and let's start. So here we go, we're going to do the lap at full pace. You're going to see me get the 2 million credits first, and then we're going to talk about the ins and outs of where to position your car, braking, turning points. But I just want you to see me wrestling this car and the way to drive it, because this car really is characterised by having a huge reliance on the turbo. Shifting here at 148. We're going to try and get the power really early. Have a look here. You see there, I was just on the power so early. And yeah, there's a bit of bouncing around, but you just want to get those revs up as quick as possible. Again here, going to shift at 148. We're going to first gear momentarily. We're going to exit out in second. And this car just really does not like that corner. The uphill entry, the uphill exit is not what this car is about. You need to get those revs up as quick as possible. Momentarily up, and then going to shift down to second. You can get oversteer here, because by the time the turbo kicks in, you are still applying some steering lock. Up to fourth, and then we're going to do these two in third. Here we go. Just keeping some revs in. Same again, fourth and then third. And you can get some understeer in this corner because the turbo does kick in, gives you all this power, and you still haven't made it round yet. Up to fifth a little bit, and then we're going to go down 2 gears. Same here. Try and get on that power as soon as possible. And now it's to run to the line, so it's a 129.1 to beat, and we get a 128.6. So we're about half a second clear. So that is our 2 million credits. Let's just go through to the menu and have a look. So there we go, 128.6. We're within the 3%, and if you're within 3% of the top time, then you're going to get 2 million credits when it's done. And I need that 2 million credits, I need it. But this is a really interesting and helpful bit. I'm going to go through now and show you exactly where I'm positioning the car and what to do with the gearing and whatnot. So let's go in and do that now. And this is really the key. If you want to get that 2 million credits, this is a key bit. Let's go. Right, so I'm in third person view just to show you better where I'm positioning the car. We're going to talk about the last corner here. I actually went a bit wider than I wanted. The fundamental principle is, here at this corner, so very important you know this, you don't need to be inside the white line here. So at this corner, the track limit is really the edge of this red and white curb. So if you try and keep 2 wheels on the inside of the white line, you're just going to be losing too much speed. So make sure you're running wide here. Have a look where the rubber is coming from, because that is accurate. Then you want to turn in here, and if you have a look back at my fast lap, you probably see that I was getting on the power here very, very, very early. You want to be getting on the power here before the apex. If you wait and coast it, you just lose the opportunity to gain speed. So have a look how early I was getting on the power there. Get on the power early. Same concept here, by the way. Don't use the white line as the track limit. You can go over the white line. Look at the rubbered lines which are over that white line on the curb. And you can even, I think, dip a wheel on the grass here if you're just trying to really maximise the momentum you've got. Just make sure you get it back here. You don't want to be running a wheel along the grass at this point. Anyway, so there we go. So we're going down the straight. We're going to be shifting up. The shifting marks of like 80 mile an hour, then 115, and then 148 is the last shift from 4th into 5th. So we're going down here. I think we do go into 5th gear. So 148 you'll be shifting. And we're aiming to brake around this white line on the 100 meter board. You can see here this white line. Make sure you get over a little bit. You feel the rumble strip. You actually don't want to get over too much because I think you lose some braking ability. Braking down on that 100 meter board, braking, turning in, and then we're going to be down in 2nd gear. And again here, Really, really, really important. This car dies at low revs. So in second gear here, you need to be on the power so early. It's not going to give you anything. It's not going to spin you out. You just got to get those revs up. Now, if you smash that curb, that yellow curb there on the inside, that's going to give the car issue. But if you just follow this line here and you're in second gear, it's going to be absolutely fine. Just remember, you have to shift up to third almost immediately so you don't hit the limiter over 80 miles an hour. You can get over this such curb here absolutely fine like that. And then you're on your way and just building speed. And now you'll feel the turbo of the Nissan Super Silhouette. It is an amazing feeling when that turbo kicks in. One of my favourite cars to drive here. If you drive in this livery, by the way, the KCR livery, I'm sure you get some bonus time, so make sure to check that out. It's in our Discord, link in the description below. And if you are enjoying this, by the way, please, 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 make sure you are subscribed. And if you're subscribed, leave us something in the comments to let us know how you've done this time trial. I'd love to hear from you. Always great to see how people are getting on. So we're braking here at the 100 meter board. You can really try and push it. I think I braked a little bit early because we're going to use first gear here for a bit more engine braking. So go down to the gears from 5th to 4th to 3rd to 2nd, then to 1st. So go down to 1st and then kind of let the car rotate and then go up to 2nd and then accelerate out. And you'll have nothing. When you press that pedal in 2nd, you'll have absolutely nothing. You need to build up those revs. And I found here actually the car just really sort of understeered on the top, which was interesting. So I was much wider here than I would like, but it's just the way the car handled, I think. So second gear, very quickly at 80 miles an hour, you should be shifting. We're going to go into 3rd. We're going to shift from 3rd to 4th at about 115, 114, 115. Do that shift as well. And actually just for the braking zone, we're going to be shifting into 5th at 148 miles an hour. Those values in kilometers will differ a little bit, obviously. So we're going to brake here again around the 100 meter board. You can brake a little bit late because it's quite a light car, this. Only 1,000, just over a ton actually, I think, this car, if I remember. And we're going down second gear, and then really important that you let the car coast. Let the car coast here. Don't be getting on the throttle this early. It's just going to understeer you. It's like if anyone's played games, you have to put satellites into orbit, rockets into orbit. Here, it's just going to push you off there. So you don't want to do anything here. Let the car continue its orbit around the apex. And then around here, you can push now in second gear. And you will get a bit of oversteer here because you're in second for quite a bit. And then the car will, and then the turbo will kick in. But then up to 3rd, 80 miles an hour. And then to 4th gear, 115. We won't be going up to 5th gear here. We'll just be in 4th. So make sure you get over here, get 2 wheels on the outside. Around this line, the 50 board, you want to be going down to 3rd and just using the brake, not really to stop the car, but to tease the car. Does that make sense? You want to tease the car, so you're using the brake just to tease it in. And helpful to keep a little bit, unlike the previous corner I talked about, keep a little bit of throttle in here. Just keep those revs up. So you're teasing the car around this. You're just manipulating it. Keep those revs up. And then here we're going to go up to 4th again. So up to 4th at 115. And then same concept. Make sure you kind of, that white line's going through the middle of the car. Then you want to turn in, down to 3rd gear. And again, just tease it, tease it, tease it. Do not get on the power here. Have a look how long this corner is. This is a really long, long, long corner. I can't wait to go in real life and just appreciate that. So you need to just coast a little bit more than you think. And then around here, you can start to get on the power. But don't be afraid to release the throttle if you know you're going to understeer here. This is an auto glitch curb. You want to be careful with it. So don't be too far on the right hand side there. But then fine, so we're back up into 4th gear. I think we do hit 5th momentarily here. So 148 miles an hour. And this is quite a tricky corner. I think it's around the 50 actually, or between the steward's box and the 50. Again, you're teasing the car. I go down to 3rd gear here. You probably could try keep it in 4th. But I go to 3rd gear. The more you can cut off this, the better. And then we're talking about, again, being spat out here and using all of that track width. Run it down, run it down, run it down. Down 1 gear here into 3rd, I think. And then just get on the power as soon as possible. And it's a run to the line. Don't miss any shifts. So there we go. Make sure to let me know in the comments if that helped. Make sure you subscribe. Massively helps the channel. And all I can say is good luck. Good luck. Those 2 million credits is, I remember when the game started to get 455 minute lap time. When the game started to get 2 million credits was very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult. So I'm very happy about this. Good luck. Check out these other track guides up on the screen if you want to get more credits. The Nürburgring, 6 million credits. I think the one here in the Red Bull Junior is 2 million credits up there, and you can get that easily. The one at Deep Forest as well. So make sure you check out all those guides. Let me know how you're getting on, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.